Hey there, tarot friends. It is Friday. We made it, and I am super happy to see everyone here. Um, Let me go back to the top before I get distracted. So we have Jamie here with some coffee, or maybe coffee being delivered soon. Cannot wait, she says. Regina is here multitasking. Thank you for being here and hanging out on an awesome Friday. Gerald says, howdy, still haven't opened my Spirit Keepers Tarot. So Gerald and I have this in common. Sometimes we just squirrel decks away for, the right time, the right place, having some free time. And thankfully now on Fridays when we do our casual chat, or sometimes when I steal time and space away from archetypes, we do it on a Tuesday. But this has now kind of become my time to do that. So after that or I guess it took 2 weeks for us to work through that stack that I had from like last fall and winter. Since that stack has been gone, I've been pretty much on top of things. Richie's here. He says, don't panic. I'm here sitting in the staff room pretending to be marking. Well, we are very happy that you're hanging out with us. Seems like a great plan for a Friday. Kristen is here. Hello. Thanks for hanging out. Isabel is here. Good afternoon. Isabel is sorting some decks into order so she can do a deck decluttering video. I keep thinking I should have brought my, I maybe got a ring light. The most important thing is, this was like in April when I ordered this. Speaking of things that are not open, I'm looking at a stack of boxes out in the dining room. One of the things is something to hold my phone so I can do overhead videos again. Anyway, Isabel's deck decluttering is making me think, like I'm already thinking every day, that I really need to do collection videos, like tarot, oracle, Lenormand, however I'm going to split that up. That I really want to get that done, which that's not going to be a top down, obviously, but a pre-recorded thing nonetheless. And I just need, I don't know, I need to do a little bit of like tidying up in here so I can get around, because it's not bad, but I have a little collection of like the journey tokens I showed a couple weeks ago, things like that over here to the side. And I just need to clear that little space again so I have somewhere to like stack all these as I'm going, right? Because will I just leave them on the shelves or will I take them down? Anyway, good luck with your project, Isabel. Chris is here. Happy Sophie Day, I think. I mean, it's Friday. We just say that anyway. It's Happy Sophie Day, whether she's there or not. Kristen saying hello. Oh, shoot. Jumped right when I was getting to Robin. Oh my gosh. There he is. Good morning, Robin. Happy Friday. Mr. Chris, a sexy iron brew guzzler. That is quite the name. Oh, Kristen, on a much needed vacation, so I get to be here, taking today and all of next week off. That is much needed. Well done. Very, very good. I don't have my light on in here. I'm just working with sunlight from the window. You'll notice it still like, morticious me out every once in a while, but maybe not as bad as the light. Zane is here. Hello and welcome. Happy Friday. Diane is here. Happy Casual Friday, she says. Okay, Orishi's here. There's an Orishi and Regina event today at 12 or 12:30 my time, I think. So be sure to check that out. Wow. Chris, you tantalizing piece of just out of reach lyrical brilliance. Oh, that's amazing. Sandra's here, still sick, but wanted to at least listen in. Well, we love you and we're sending all the healing goodness to you. I'm so sorry that you're sick. Jamie says, sip, sip. First sip is the bestest. I've had mine for a little while. I hope it's still kind of warm. Sip, sip. Oh, or she is editing the next pick a card reading, so we'll be in and out. That is okay. If you all don't know, or she has a second channel now, keeping the first, but has added a second that's more reading oriented, I believe. I'm subscribed, but I can't remember. Is it Tiny Dragon Tarot? So I'm subbed, so you can go to my list and find it if need be. But just a shout out to that. Yeah, Isabel says, same here. Working mom life means not having enough time and having several decks I've not worked and some I've not opened. Oh yeah, the ones that I haven't had like a full like work through with, that I haven't used on a monthly basis or on a daily basis for a month, you know. Yeah, there are some like that. Sometimes when I offer readings in my group, I just dive into a deck that I haven't like studied for myself for a month, but it's whatever. It just helps me, you know, get to using them. But yeah, it's working mom life is the real deal. There's not a lot of I'm lucky to have an hour on Friday and an hour on Tuesday away, and we're in a sweet spot right now. Like, it's not always gonna be won't always be able to be a possibility, I should say. Yes, everyone's sending Sandra some well wishes. Okay, I think maybe that's everyone. Zane is saying hello to everyone. Jamie also gave a shout out. So if you're missing a hello from someone, don't worry. We have people multitasking. Oh, look, Robin's trying. Dion, Sandra, Kristen, Jamie, Orshi, Zane, Gerald, Chris, Richie, Isabel, all the people. Here's Scott. Sip, sip. Good morning. Tiny Dragon Tarot is it. Julie Rose is here. Hello, I have a work meeting soon, but wanted to pop in and say hi. Thank you. Happy Friday. I hope work goes well. Sorry you have a Friday meeting. That is thumbs down. I still need to go back and watch the Julie and Zane video. I just, my husband gets home a little earlier now than he used to, and so I miss that time slot now. That's a good reminder. Diane says, ooh, I was subbed to Tiny Dragon Tarot, but did not have the bell on for all alerts. So there you go. I found that yesterday with someone, and I was like, oh, shooty. That's why I haven't been seeing things. Like, was subbed, but didn't have the bell going. Click, click. Sorry about my loud computer. Okay. So let's do one more sip. See if my phone is... The tail end of last weekend was sort of like, there was like some heavy stuff going on. Like, we're all fine, but it was just like, it was just a lot. There was just new things that we were learning and dealing with. Sip, sip. And so then we did pretty well. And then like Monday and Tuesday was like just sort of like working through that heaviness. And then like Wednesday was kind of a sweet spot. And then yesterday was really good. And then like the end of Thursday, like last night, got a little rough again because there's just so much going on, and we have these tensions happening that are like external things. And Ryan and I were talking last night, and we were assuming the wrong, it wasn't a lot. It wasn't by a lot. We just kind of, we were both like saying the same thing. And then all of a sudden he was like, so if this, then that. And I was like, oh, no, no, no. If this, then that. Like, we just, and so everything is fine. It's just like normal, I guess, pandemic life stuff is part of it. Not the stuff from last weekend, but the stuff from last night. And as you all know, wherever you fall in this spectrum of how you feel about things, like we're all pretty much over it, right? And we really can't be, not especially not here, and especially not in our state. Like Michigan is surging again, so all of the tension and feelings and frustration and everything that has come from this. So this week has been kind of oh, like the problems it causes, even when you're so careful, even when like you agree with everyone in your household, like we're on the same page. It was just this little, like this one little difference of opinion that we had that's gonna like we fixed it, but it's just a lot to deal with. So exhausting. Sip. So I did come in here like 10 minutes early. I did just a little like quick meditation to clear that out. Ooh. Sandra says to Jamie, I'm going to edge my witch's wisdom in yellow because yours looks so nice. I think the yellow I have is a bit brighter than the star in the back though. We'll be excited to see that. Julie says to Zane, speaking of Benabel, she really enjoyed your interview, and now she and I are trying to schedule a casual convo for this Sunday. That's exciting. We're birthday twins, me and Benabel. We're 9/24 people. I think it's cool. Hello, Olive. Yes, the COVID stress. I'm over it, but I can't be. Do you know what I mean? It's like one of those things you want to write off, but like you can't because it's just still a thing. Sucks. I'm getting boosted on Sunday though. Bam. Good morning, Debbie. Thank you, Julie. Okay, so enough. I won't go on and on about life stuff, but life stuff is tarot stuff, right? It's kind of why we do what we do in good times and in bad and in slow times and fast, and I don't want to say lazy times because more and more people are finding that lazy is like not really a thing. Like there's different reasons. And I mentioned this because I was going to say lazy times and productive times. And yesterday I was super productive. I had the day off for Veterans Day here in the States. Look, haven't even opened it. This came last week, I think, like after. This either came Friday afternoon or Tuesday afternoon. It was a day that I was online. And I've left it sealed in the box just for you. What was I saying real quick? Oh, my mom came over yesterday and helped me keep Max occupied, and she sorted a bunch of stuff and I sorted a bunch of stuff. We cleaned out stuff from the baby room, and it still like looks a mess because it was crammed, but I've made a lot of I've made a lot of progress in that room. Progress. Why couldn't I remember that word right now? So it's exciting because now I can actually get in there and sit on the floor and do the rest, go through the rest of my inventory of 31 stuff and sort that. And it's doable now. Wait. Why from Aquaricorn has an amazing interview with Benabel? Okay. Does he have a whole new channel and this is why I haven't been seeing him? Oh, shit. I love YM. Does everyone know about him? Oh, Debbie, thank you. What is going on? Okay. Aquaricorn. Why is like, I don't know. If you're having a day, just check him out because like I've never left that channel not feeling better or something. Zane got a booster yesterday. I'm glad to see you're doing well with that. Life stuff is part of you and why we are here. You are just the sweetest. Did I say Jamie or did I say Orchie? Because I was reading like all around you. The life stuff is for sure tarot stuff. Yeah. The one thing, well, actually both things. I need to do readings on both things, the end of last weekend thing and the like planning to see people thing coming up. I need to do, I need to do a reading about that, though I'm a little worried about it. Oh, I haven't even opened it. What the fuck? How do you do that? Yeah, just, well, this one, sometimes I just don't have time, but this I wanted to save and open with all of you because I didn't have a specific plan for today. So I said, oh, we'll do that Friday. Sandra says I still haven't opened my Darkwood Tarot. Gerald has 4 unopened. That's usually how I am, but again, we did that catch up. Okay, Debbie says he hasn't posted a lot recently, but yeah, dang, I need to check that out. Okay, I'm really going to open this now. Bubble wrap. Ooh, it's pretty. This is my first. This is my first Benebell deck. I have a book. I have 2 planners, as you know. I hope that's happening this year. I want to get that email like today. Like, I know she's so busy. I understand. Oh, 1507. I love that. Ooh, 1507 of 3507. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 is a 4. That's interesting, but I like all the individual numbers. I'm not always crazy about a 4. Look at that. Oh, it feels so nice. Boop. And the bags. Oh my gosh, this was a whole process. So if you were following along with her journey and deciding all of these things, she would post different bags and different shadings and colorings and whatever. Oh, it's so beautiful. Oh, Debbie had 337. I like that too. Oh, finally shuffled it yesterday, says Debbie. She had just been looking through the cards over and over. Right. So whatever that process is amazing. You know, you just got to do. Oh, Jamie 226. She was on it. I waited a while because this was during not a freeze, but when I was like when we were budgeting for the new vehicle way back when, like around this time. And I was like, oh, shooty, should I do it? And then I just had to wait a while. Regina doesn't have any unopened. Please check out Regina Tarot for all kinds of like awesome walkthroughs. They're separated by tarot and oracle and everything in the playlist. Okay. Boop, boop. Oh, a little business card. The colors, I mean, it's a business card size, but it's just images. Ooh, I don't want to put this in the junk journal because I'll have to cover up one of them, and I love them both. The colors are just so amazing. Like soft but rich, right? Look at that. Flowy clothing. I love it. Amazing. Oh, Julia, 878. Look at this. I love it. Yeah, the numbers. I mean, we're numbers people, right? So we're going to get excited about these things. Now, I do have, holding on a slice that open, I do also have the book of maps. It was so cool that you could get the books early, right? So this is the book that goes with this deck, right? Oh, it's amazing. And it's like smooth, like rose petally. And right, it's rose petally. It's like smooth rose petally. Does that make sense? Not as dry. Anyway, look at this beast. I'll just give you a look into that. And I'd seen the previous editions of her decks. And is this stuck on there? What's happening? Oh, it's a magnet. So it was, okay. I was afraid to peel that off. But anyway, there's a magnet, which is cool. There we go. Let's put this knot by my computer. Boop. Sip, sip. Ooh, Debbie didn't get the book. See, I was so happy to have this ahead of time, but then I didn't even crack into it. I mean, I like maybe looked at a couple of pictures, but I didn't start reading it. But I was like, ooh, I could if I wanted to. Smell it, she says. The book smells pretty good, but you must mean the deck. But then also, look, spiral bound, which you know I love because you can open it all the way and it's like you're in school, and there's like so much I love about that. Date of reading, time of reading, all this cool stuff in the study journal or whatever it's called. Significator optional, type of reading or question asked, card spread or reading method, reading interpretations and notes. It's crazy. Anyway, there's all kinds of stuff. We'll get into that. But anyway, I've had these beauties sitting around just waiting. Oh, the magnet. Smell the magnet. Jesus. All right. That was like Carl Pilgerton. It's is it patchouli? Jesus, says Carl. The magnet. Smell the magnet. Smell it. Maria, hi. I saw you and I said hi in my head. Hello, beautiful Maria. Welcome to Friday. Smell the magnet. This is fun. I wish you were all here. It's not just patchouli though. It's oh, okay. So it's something that's a blend. Because there's something else in there. Might not be patchouli at all. But it's amazing. Okay, so now all these updates I haven't been reading. Like I see them, but I haven't really looked. Like I'll like a picture every once in a while, but I haven't really been following it like to every little detail, just so you know. February 19th. Oh, Diane and Regina, February 19th. That's baby's due date. Sandra says, I wasn't able to get this one, but it looks amazing. It really is. Debbie, yeah, I actually hate patchouli, but there's definitely something else in there. Now I smelled it so much I might sneeze, but I mean, it's fine. I'm not like allergic or anything. I was just like inhaled it up to my brain. Oh, March 1st. Okay, that's so weird because which I don't think will happen, knock on wood, if this baby happens to be as late as Max was, then this baby will be March 1st. And I just thought that thought again this morning, and I haven't thought it in months. And I just, while I was like brushing my hair to come in here, thought that. And then Regina's like February 19th, and Diane's like, no, March 1st. It's just weird. It's just weird. Maria says, I'm lurking while attempting to create my first Bibliomantica. Fingers crossed. Well, that is awesome. I'm sure it will be amazing. Okay, let's slice it. Smell the magnet. They're like, oh, bitch, listen. Oh, Richie says, I always wear patchouli with my plaid shirt for all lives I do. That is amazing. I always used to put frankincense spray on because that's my favorite. I don't do it all the time anymore, but I mean, it's still here. I thought we agreed February 16th. I do, if I could choose a day, oh, I don't want to choose because it's destiny, but February 16th would be amazing because Max is 115 and then baby would be 216. And me and Ryan are a month and a day. He's 823 and I'm 924. So it would be so cool if it fell in like that, but we'll just see. Bitch, listen, never yelled at the screen. No, I know, but that's how I talk to myself in a very affectionate way. Kristen needs a good patchouli body spray or something. Yeah, maybe look around, like maybe Etsy or something. I don't have anyone really good with spray blends that I use like routinely, except for like at the shop where I used to work. Isabel has patchouli Morningstar incense, which is lovely. Oh, opening them together. That is amazing. Okay. Boxes, beautiful. Just like everything. Okay. Yes. printing smell. Oh yeah, it's really good. It's like it's less like Kinko's and more like just the paper and not the ink, the strong ink smell with the ink on the paper smell. It's more like just the paper and ink smell, which makes sense because it's just paper and ink in this book. But do you know what I mean? Sometimes you can smell the ink stronger, and this is a really good balance. If that's something that's important to you. This is the only interview Y has done with Benebell so far. Okay, perfect. Thank you so much. Thank you. So yeah, this book comes with your deck. You don't have to get the big beast of one. I figured since I don't have any of these decks, I would just get the big one as well. The back is really cool. It says, tell me what it is you seek. I will show you the way. Lay your fears by my feet. I will dispel them. Name what afflicts you. I can heal it. Whatsoever you need, I shall provide. Here is your refuge. Here you will find sanctuary. That's amazing. That's like just about what I need right now. So. I hope smelling decks is allowed in pregnancy. Smelling them will make you giddy. Yeah, I mean, if I was doing it like all day, every day or something, I might be concerned, but I'm sure it's fine. No, I'm just saying it's not absolutely necessary. For me, it was necessary. So I got it. Oh, the inside of the box says dare to know. Beautiful. Okay. The whole thing is just, it's really well done, of course. Of course. Okay. Let's do a little flip. Oh my God, the backs. Oh God. Yeah, because hold on, this is different. And is that, okay, wait. She said something about this. She was so torn about the backs. This is the back just of the certificate of authenticity. And this like darker rendition of it, and slightly, the design is different. There's that overlay. That's what it is. I knew there was something a little bit, okay, so these are the card backs and this is the other back, but she just wanted to use this somewhere, which I think is beautiful. Okay. Magnet, card. That's not my child, is it? No, stay put, little one, stay put. Okay. Wait, what's going on? Hashtags. My note takes, bring all the boys to the yard. Smash hit, y'all. Okay. The gilding. The backs. Okay. Okay, I love the phrases. This is similar to, oh my God, my tailbone. It's fine. What is it called? Hold on, let me see if I can reach this without falling over. You'll see that on my channel later today. Okay. Reach. Renewed. This renewed Rider-Waite has phrases on it, and there's like Kabbalah references. Sorry, I'm not flipping you off. Around the edges, and then there's like a phrase at the bottom. Ruler of the flux and return. I think I'm just reading off the box. So anyway, there's phrases all around this. There's like the Kabbalah name and path connection, and then some keywords. and then like a phrase at the bottom. So this reminds me of this because there are those phrases at the bottom that it's almost like a really fancy title that they give the card. Does that make sense? And I love that. It's like putting another label on it. And I just love it. I'll show you what I mean here in a minute. I am using randomness and humor to deflect from the fact that I possess no Bell Wedge bag. It's okay. Yes, the absolute joy. It's okay. I have about 10 more minutes with you and then I have to drive to clinic. I'm sorry I'm taking so long. Okay, so we have all the cards. They feel so nice and I'm about to drop them everywhere and cry. Okay. The Initiate, spirit in search of experience, right? That's the phrase that I'm talking about. So it gives, the colors are amazing. I mean, I don't know what to tell you. I love these kind of like lower foggy kind of colors. Bye, Julie. Have an awesome Friday. It's just, but like everything's so clear. So I shouldn't say foggy, but I just mean like the color palette, like this. It's just so nice. Subdued. The Seeker, spirit in search of science. I see what's happening here. Spirit in search of experience, spirit in search of science. Oh my God, this is so cool. Oh, I love the hallway. Look at that. Can you see the little phrase at the bottom? It's so well done. I love borders. So I love the borders on this deck. I love the, so these are like 3 fools, like 3 types of fools. Yeah, see, Jamie's on it. So this I didn't even know, right? I've not been diving into those big posts, the blog posts, anything like that, because I just wanted to kind of experience those. Sometimes I do. Sometimes like I don't care if like the surprise is ruined for me, but this one I just wanted to wait for some reason. And knowing all that content is there for me to go back to. There are videos that she has done as soon as people, maybe even before people started receiving this, to kind of go through, in depth. Oh, this is so cool. Okay. And then spirit in petition of spirit. Okay. Oh, all the spirit chills right here and on my legs and everywhere. Spirit and petition of spirit. Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh yes, I will be keeping all of these. Absolutely. Yeah, because these are very different things for me, as you can tell, because I just had serious visceral stuff going on. No, please be excited. Gerald said, I gave Jeffrey the books when I got them earlier in the year. I wonder if he will notice them if I wrap them with a deck. What do you think? The Seeker spread, Amazeballs. Yeah, okay, wait. Something Sandra did. Oh, I don't have either. Regina, and then they're celebrating together, which is good. It's good. Debbie also kept them all in. Yeah. I don't even know if I showed it. I can't remember. I'm too excited. Spirit and petition of spirit. Oh, that got me. Oh my gosh. So, Kristen, from what I understand, it's the same deck, like all of the Spirit Keepers, or whatever they're called. Spirit Keepers Revelation is this one. Is that right? And then Spirit Keepers, there were like 2 other. Vitruvian. Okay. So what I understand is that there are 3 iterations. Yep, that's what I was going to say. That they've changed in detail and in color scheme, because some of them are just like that, like sepia tone or whatever, like black and white, but not really black and white, right? Something like that. So I think it has grown and evolved as well. I don't think it's like exactly the same. So good word there with the iterations. Divine powers of the mortal spirit is our magician. And it's like packed, but it doesn't feel loud or like really busy to me. I mean, it is busy, but you know me, like I like simple decks and I like busy decks. And this is like a beautiful way to do that, I think, because the colors are so soft that it's not like making me want to avert my eyes and like take a deep breath and dive into it. It's like still very calming, even though there's all of that stuff on it, right? That's how I feel. I'm looking for the pile and I just am keeping it in order. So I keep like looking down to see what I'm supposed to do. This has turned into like super choker. Sip, sip. It's packed but not crowded. Spirit Keepers Black and White, Vitruvian, Sepia, and this one Revelation colored and majorly updated with the art. And I did see the art updates happening, so I knew that that was part of it. Thank you, Jamie. Misspelled Vitruvian above and all my excitement. I'm not even like paying attention to the spelling, honestly. This is amazing. I'm not good at describing cardstock. It's smooth, matte, like dry feeling, not like the books. The books have that nice kind of like oily rose petal, right? And this, it's like that. That's how I describe cardstock. The Priestess, hold on. Sanctuary of Isis. Gloria Mundi, Orania's Gate is the Empress. Oh, there are still orders being taken as I just looked, says Isabel. Think it is beyond me at the moment, though both financially and my level of reading still a beginner. The Emperor, Commander of Intellections. That is fancy shit. So beautiful. Sounds like how Divine Muses sounds when you rub them together. The Hierophant, Master of the Archangels. It's just awesome, right? The Lovers, Mystery of the Covenant. Look at the little tree of life back there. Beautiful. Ooh, this reminds me of like Smoke, Ash, and Embers. Like, look at those creatures at the bottom. Ooh. I'm supposed to be kind of on a low spend right now, but Smoke, Ash, and Embers has to happen. Whenever Kelly Fitz is done with her Nelly deck, that has to happen. I've backed Little Visions by James R. Eads. So there's just a few staples. I pre-ordered Wild Unknown Pocket. That was kind of an inexpensive one. And I used like money from ratings to get that. I also used money from my other side gig to order art history for past lives yesterday. I've been wanting it forever, and I think the price has come down, and I finally just got it yesterday. So Jamie says, honestly, I do think a beginner could read this deck, not the first two as there's a difference in tone, but I really think it would be a lovely place to start if I were starting all over again. And that's kind of what I wanted to say, though I don't know really anything about this yet, but that's just the feeling I get from it because of the extra phrase and everything. I mean, you can always look at your little white book. Let me read something to you. Look at this Chariot. Like High Priestess colors to me, which makes me like it more. Okay, I'm just going to tell you that. Look, we'll read about the Chariot, and then we can help people decide maybe. Not that I'm here to sell you a deck, but just so you get an idea. Maria says, art history for past lives is amazing. So I did not get the workbook, but I think I might with my next I should get another little commission check from that other side gig. And I think that's what I'll do next. I ordered it off Etsy, and they didn't have it like all together. But I think I will go to the workbook because it is available on the main site now. So especially if you recommend it, Maria, then I will. But I was thinking I would. Oh, Sandra also back to Little Visions. You all know how I feel about James R. Eads. I think I have everything he's made. Maybe. I just love it. Okay, let's read the first 7, keys 1 through 7. And I love that it breaks it up into the 7s because I love the whole idea of the 7s in sets and like the actual 7s in tarot, like kind of being like the umbrella, like under which everything else falls. Check out Elle at Sacred Seed if you want to learn more about that. But I was studying the 7s, like concept when I came across that video. Anyway, oh, it's amazing. Okay. Chris, my SKT isn't coming till December. Well, it's really not that far off. It'll be okay. I am sorry that you have to wait. With postage and the books alongside it, probably not something I can justify at the moment. Yeah. It's difficult. We gotta wait sometimes for things, and it is rough. Maria says, go so deep. Okay, I really think I will do that. So, Chariot of Osiris. Where are you? Why can't I read? Okay, here we go. Now is the time, honestly. Hello, good soul. Now is the time to make waves and create change. The chariot is an omen that you're gaining momentum. You possess mastery of knowledge and skills that advances you on your path. You have arrived at a critical milestone. A new dawn has risen. Keep going. Stay in movement and gain momentum. The charioteer is a depiction of Eos, Greek Titaness goddess of the dawn. And then a parenthetical, Roman, Aurora, Vedic, Ushas, Lux et Veritas, light and truth. Today, both are your allies. So there's all kinds of references to other mythologies and cultures and things going on, blah, blah, blah. Okay, Jamie, sip, sip. Your SKT excited pest is about to leave you. That's okay. I'm geeking out, so I love it. Have a great day. And sip, sip for Jamie. Okay. So there's that. And the book has it split up into, so like the second 7, keys 8 to 14, and that section is called Integrate the Cosmos, right? So it gives this overview of like, what does it mean that it's that second set of 8, right? The first set is called Integrate the Self. The second 7, Integrate the Cosmos. The third 7, Integrate the Divine, right? So sometimes people think of that as like soul, mind, body. I know we don't usually say it that way, but that would be like what the parallels are. Yeah. Okay. So anyway, putting this back in here, I will just flip through the rest of the majors and maybe a couple minors so you can see that. And then we will move on to, I don't know what, just looking through the book a little bit. So here we have the Force and that snake showing up again, which is interesting. Excited to learn about that. I don't even know how to say this. Hermit of the Mysteries. The Erudite. I don't know. It's amazing though. The Wheel of Life. And then the phrase is the Sphinx, destiny turning. The serpent design reminds me of the Orin from Neverending Story. Mm-hmm. Beautiful. The Chancellor is the Angel of Justice. Oh, I like her too. Really awesome. The Outlaw, and then the phrase is sacrifice and redemption. I know I skipped reading a couple of the phrases. This is cool. Another snake wrapped around the leg, and like this person is like hanging from the ox, so that's extra amazing. Then there's like a star at their eye, right? Super highlighting that, like when we are getting that different perspective and kind of tapping out, and that's when we really see things. When we're too busy, when we're too in it, when we're too involved, then we don't. You have to back up to like see the painting, right? So there's that. The Reaper, so romantic. Passage to initiation, like romantic in the literary sense, right? I say that sometimes and people are like, what? That's really beautiful. Okay. The Angel, a divine higher genius. Oh my gosh. Hi. Oh, I was going to say I spilled it. I flipped it. Look at that little rainbow water down there. Amazing. The Demon battling the Typhon. Oh, those are the same creatures that showed up in whatever else that made me think of Smoke, Ash, and Embers. Yeah, so we have things coming back from those first 7 keys, which is awesome. The Tower, material and spiritual colliding. Interesting way to phrase that. I love it. The Healer, gifts of the spirit. We've seen this image before on that little extra card. Super beautiful. And this is one I remember seeing like in a post. Yeah, Scott says a blue scorpion. I'm in love. No, I don't know where it went. Oh yeah, on the Reaper. Want to see that again? Yeah. The Necromancer, gateway of resurrection. Amazing. The Warrior, master of the mystic light. If there are any phrases I missed that you want me to read out, let me know, because that would drive me nuts. So if you're like, what did the Hermit say? And I didn't read it, just tell me and I'll go back. Oh, she's cute. Amazing. The Warrior. I'm like, she's cute. That's fine. Bye, Orshi. See you a little bit later. Apocalypse, Last Judgment. Again, we have Kabbalistic reference, that tree of life showing up in the background. Kristen said, ooh, I like that one, but I think I must have been back at Necromancer. Or the Warrior. I think Kristen would like both of those cards, actually. I'll just hedge my bet. New World Order, Crown of the Magi. Yes, that one. The Necromancer, then, I think. This is cool. Yep, okay. Hallowed Flame, the Ace of Scepters is the Awakening. I'll show you a couple of these. So we also get like not just the element, but astrological stuff, which I think you've been probably noticing throughout, but it's like more detailed astrological stuff than you probably get in other ones. So we have like the ascendant here. Yeah. I'll just show you a couple of these. The Holy Grail, Ace of Chalices, the Purifying, the Sacred Word, Ace of Swords, the Crowning. So we have all the aces together, which I like, especially in this type of deck, since they are sort of systematically named within their categories. Do you know what I'm saying? Amazing. What does it say at the bottom? Oh no, there's just symbols. So we also have what I think are the geomantic and then the I Ching symbols at the bottom. So I think this is our geomancy over here, and then this is the I Ching. But I'm not certain. I'm not super into all that, but I know a little bit about it from my B Wen planner, right? So I think that's what we have at the bottom, which is really cool. You can use this in all of those different systems. Bread of Life, Ace of Swords, the Deepening. So now we get 2 names. We get 2 extra names now in the pips, right? Or in the pips, in the minors. Bread of Life is the Ace of Orbs, and I love orbs in a system. This is part of what pushed me over. I mean, I really wanted it anyway, but I'm like, oh my God, orbs are my favorite. And so that was it. I just remembered that was the last thing that pushed me over. So Bread of Life, Ace of Orbs, the Deepening. Hi, Kim. I already can't remember if I said that out loud or just in my head. Happy Friday, and thank you for being here. The Discerning One, 2 of Scepters. Okay, so the 2s don't have an extra phrase at the bottom, okay? After I just said that, but that makes sense. The aces have that kind of double naming. Oh, weird. But then some of them, okay, so the 2s don't have the bottom phrase, but 3, and neither do the 3s. 3 of Orbs. Oh, but then the Archangels. Okay, hold on. I don't know. The Shining Waters, the Shining Gale, the Shining Quarry. Y'all, I don't even know. I don't even know what's happening right now. So we're going to keep going because I don't understand. The Discerning One is 2 of Scepters, but then there's no additional phrase down here like there were with the aces, okay? The Joined One, 2 of Chalices. No extra phrase at the bottom. The Blind Seer, oh, she's beautiful. 2 of Swords. No extra phrase at the bottom, right? So the 2s don't have that. It just says the Blind Seer at the top. Look at this card. Oh my gosh. And then 2 of Swords at the bottom. Like those titles in the Grail as the Ace of Chalices is really cool. The Tension, 2 of Orbs. The Politic, 3 of Scepters. So no extra phrase at the bottom for the 3s. 3 of Chalices. The Kindred is at the top. The Bereaved, 3 of Swords. The Mason, 3 of Orbs. Then we go into Archangels. Archangel of Glory, Angel of Art and Grace. Archangel of Healing, Angel who salves and purifies. Archangel Commander, Angel of Storms and Battles. Archangel of Mysteries, Angel who illuminates the shadow. Then the Golden Shield, Sanctum of Splendor, Then we go into shields. I don't know what's happening. I saw someone say this is very complex, and yes, it is, but I'm like so excited. The ivory shield, Sanctum of the Immaculate. The scarlet shield, Sanctum of the Valiant, with what appears to be like indigenous American tribal person on it. The ebony shield, Sanctum of Treasures. Hey Beth, slept in, still unboxing, and the winter winds are whipping across the plains like a mofo. Had to talk my dog off the edge. Beth, it's okay. We're just glad you're here. The Shining Flame, Embers of the Salamander. I was planning to just go through majors of this deck and then just chat with you all for a few, but we're continuing on because I don't know what's happening. I love it, but I don't know what's happening. The Shining Waters, Waves of the Undine, I don't know. Kristen says, yeah, Plains Native Americans. The Shining Gale, Winds of the Sylph. It's like, I don't know what that is. The Shining Gale. Like, I don't know what card that is. Do you know what I mean? But I'll figure it out. We had the Shining Waters. So after the shields, we had the Shining Flame, then the Shining Waters, then the Shining Gale. So Wands, Cups, Swords, right? Okay, there we go. I'm figuring it out now. So there's our swords. Oh, Beth, I think she's talking about the card that I was talking about. So I don't know if she knows what tribe that person is from. I mean, damn, she might, but I don't. And I studied Native American culture, so I can give it a guess. But there are... now there is a shield and that might tell us, but I don't know if it's really if it's telling in this deck or not. Yeah, I just know the war bonnet would be from one of the Plains people. This is my first Spirit Keepers, yes. The Shining Quarry, so that's going to be our earth, our orbs, okay? And there's an orb in the card. So it's clicking now. I was just like, what is happening? Then the Herald of the Flame, these are going to be like the queens. I'm figuring it out. Awaken the Brilliance. And I love alternately named things. Herald of the Waters, Inspire the Prodigy. That is beautiful. There's so many. Why does it feel like so many? Okay. Herald of the Winds, Ventures of the Dauntless. And Herald of the Earth. This is beautiful. Dedication of the Adept. That's amazing. The Demiurge, Four of Scepters. So now it's like the courts were in the middle. And now we're back to fours. 4, 4, 4. The fives. Okay, so the minors, I'm going back to saying don't, except for the aces, don't have that extra phrase at the bottom. The Vagabond is the 5 of Orbs, the Champion, 6 of Scepters, the Quester, 6 of Swords. So they're all given this other title that gives you this idea. The Giver, the 6 of Orbs, right? That generosity. The Dark Horse, 7 of Scepters, so on and so forth. Okay. So 8s, 9s, 10s, and then back. Okay. So what happened is ace through 3s, and then the courts were dropped in there. That's why I got confused. I thought these were like extra majors or something at the beginning when I started going through. So the 3 Fools, aces, 2s, 3s, courts were dropped in, and then it picked back up at the 4s. And I think just the quartz and the majors have the extra phrase at the bottom along with like their given title. Yeah. Okay. So let's shuffle them up and just pull one to see. So not a full flip. I'm sure they're out there, right? Some people have already gone through that. Sounds like a couple Benabel interviews are coming up here in the near future. She does blog posts about this. There are videos that she has done about this. So if you're interested in the deck, even if it's not something maybe you're unsure if you want it, or maybe you don't have the resources to get it right now, you can check out her videos about it in depth. This is how I did this. This is how I would work with this, that sort of thing. I haven't seen them, but it's like, hey, here's like a little study course basically on how to, just more information about it and how to use it. So yes, Gerald says, I'm excited to begin exploring mine after Yule. That will be a great time to use this deck, honestly. It will really be great. Okay, so we're just going to shuffle up. We're at the hour. I do have some work to do today. It is grocery order day, as you know, and kind of try to get myself into a good headspace for the weekend. Again, nothing major, but there's just like a lot of blah going on right now. But like we're also doing really good. Do you know what I mean? It's just this balance of trying to figure out. A little communication needs to happen. A couple things need to get kind of arranged and resolved today. So maybe a card for me about how to best go about that. And if you all want to use this card as a collective as well, take what you will from what we draw and see how it applies to you today and for your weekend. Okay. The Shining Gale, Winds of the Sylph. So I don't know if this is King or something else, but we will look. So this is our card for the weekend. The Shining Gale, Winds of the Sylph. The Scarlet Shield. I'll look up and see if that mentions the tribe. I already forgot what it was. I somehow flipped right to it. Shoot, what did I just say? Let's look at our card first. Shining Gale, and then I'll see. Oh, the heralds are pages. I said queens. Don't listen to me. The shields are the queens. The archangels are kings. Oh, so it went backwards in our view. The Shining Gale. Oh, and it's in the middle in the book. Okay, so this is weird. I don't know why. There's probably some really amazing reason. So our card for today and this weekend, the Shining Gale, Winds of the Sylph. The shining ones are the knights. Oh, I get it. So we have Knight of Swords, the Shining Gale, right? Okay. Be strategic. This is what I was talking about earlier. Thanks, card. I know. I'm really grateful for the message. But you all know how I draw like right on the nose of everything. Appear to conform to the shape of that which is around you. But then assert yourself once you're at the center. Ooh, that's the part I don't want to do. Okay, I hear you. Thank you. That is how you advance quickly to the top. Launch the attack, but be cunning about it. Do not show your hand. Do not reveal your plan. Just hasten your move and act progressively. Pictured here is a warrior general wielding the sword of Gujian. The text in red are the opening lines of the Diamond Sutra. Behind it, in imperial yellow, is the seal for invoking the Lady of the Ninth Heaven. The warrior general's helper spirit is the sylph who controls the winds and storms. The winged horse is named Victorum. It's fine. Everything's going to be fine. Okay, so then let's look up our, was it the Scarlet Shield? Was that our dude? Let me check it out. Okay. Okay, majors. I really want to read this now and figure out why the order, like it goes threes and then quarts and then fours. Again, I'm sure there's this really awesome reasoning. I did shuffle these, so now I don't know. Heralds are the pages. Archangels are kings. The golden shield. We're looking for a shield, right? Yeah. Dude had a shield. Where are you, friend? Where are you? It's a shield. Ooh, Kim was gifted this deck last week. I need to get the book of maps to go with it so I can do a deep study of this deck. Yeah, it seems amazing, and like you definitely should go for that book of maps. The rogue, the gardener, all these people. Where's our friend? Outlaw, Reaper, Angel. Scarlet Shield. Okay, I should have just trusted myself. There's a lesson for you to take into your weekend. It will be fine. Channel some of that night energy to get you out of the rut and remember you are a warrior. Yes, that is what I need to remember. It's about my in-laws, and it's I know people like joke about their in-laws all the time, but like it's not a joke. That's all I'm gonna say. Sanctum of Valiant. There must be sacrifice for there to be glory. Your spirit guide in the sanctuary is a shorn one, an Aztec warrior. I almost said Aztec because of the face on the shield. Remember when I said I could probably tell by the shield if it was done intentionally, which of course it is. And I should have said that out loud, but that's what I thought. See? Because a lot of you probably would have known that. Trust yourself is the extra message here, because I've said that twice now since reading this. An Aztec warrior priest who shall be your formidable line of defense as you charge forth confidently to face your battles. His shield features an eagle devouring a serpent, a divine omen from the gods, and yet the Scarlet Shield reminds you to wear your armor, protect yourself by asserting yourself. This shit's gonna hit the fan when they're here. That's what we're trying to arrange, for them to come here, and that's what's gonna happen. It's fine. His shield features an eagle devouring a serpent, a divine omen from the gods, and yet the Scarlet Shield reminds you to wear your armor, protect yourself by asserting yourself. Pictured in the background is the city-state Mexica, I don't even know how to say that. In the 15th century, cultivate your confidence and fearlessness. Make sure your voice is heard. You do that by presenting yourself as logical and reasoned. Yep. Also, do not hold back. Conquer to dominate. Invoke the warrior spirit. Encourage an opponent to make mistakes so you can capitalize on it. Mind games bring victory. Like, most books don't sound like this, right? And this is exactly what needs to happen with these people. So it's fine. Nothing has changed. What I've been afraid of is just true. Like that's all this is. So that's fine. It's fine. Okay. So I wonder, I'm doing a secret yes, no in my head right now. Do you want to stay and watch? Yes, those cards do work so well together. Assert yourself, but take care of yourself and Maxwell fighting those battles. Yes, thank you. And I saw the note someone said about being pregnant and prioritizing energy. Yes. Yep. Thank you all for this. It's okay. Drop the cards everywhere. Do it again. Okay. That's yes, right? That's a yes. The Quester, 6 swords. Look how beautiful that is. Okay, so it's going to be fine. I was just asking if we should move forward with letting them come over. So we're kind of like giving an allowance that we weren't giving before. Yes, thank you, Debbie. And we just need to keep them going for this. So, okay. Thank you all for hanging out with me on a Friday, for working through life stuff with me. Vague as I sometimes am. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed having like a half look at this beautiful deck. I'm so excited. Like so excited to like start writing in this. Thank you, Scott. Sip, sip. Oh, Gerald, you're welcome. Yeah, so let's think about our other activities for today. So we have Orshi and Regina with, is it Lollipops and Paper Clips? Orshi's newer series at 12 or 12:30 today. I think it's on Orshi's channel, so check that out. Richie at 2:30 with something about something. What you do about something. Richie's on at 2:30. Check it out. Something cool going on. And Becca at 4. If anything else is going on, drop it in the comments. You can stick around for a minute and check to see if anything else pops up. And for now, I will let you all go. I need to get my grocery order and a couple hours of work done before the next live. Oh, thank you. Isabel says, thank you for sharing this and letting us be here virtually to support each other. Thank you all for being here for me, because you're really helping me a lot work through the things, and I draw strength from all of you. I honestly do. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, Kristen, thanks. Or she's on at 1. Okay. See, I'm just too excited. Thanks, Debbie. You too. Lots of love to all of you. Have an awesome Friday and a really nice weekend. And I will see you in the next live.